So this story here is about a situation that happened back in '96. It's about the New York C.M.B. Cash Money Brothers. This is back when New York only had crews like this, you know what I'm saying? This is before the Bloods and stuff came to the East Coast, Bloods and stuff came to New York. This is when the only gangs that I ever knew from New York was Sex Money Murder, C.M.B., the Cash Money Brothers. I think G Shine was one that came after that. Those were the New York gangs, you know what I'm saying, from back then, before the Bloods and stuff came out and all this other stuff came out. This is way back when I was about 15 or something when this happened. So this girl, her name is Richezza Williams. That's her in the picture. Let me try to blow this picture up. So that's her right there, Richezza Williams. So all these people that were involved, like I said, they're from New York. She was a runaway that came from New York back then. I'm not sure if she came out here with this group right here, this group of people, or if she was out here on her own and met up with them afterwards. Like I said before, a lot of people from New York came through my town that I grew up in, coming out there trying to get money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I knew all these people right here, the main people. Let me bring the clips up. Got one guy is still on the run. Stanley Obis, his name is. His case is on like America's Most Wanted and everything like that too. But so here's, let me see if you can see that. Yeah, got this guy here, Stanley Obis. I think they called him Wild Man, if I remember correctly, out in the street. Um, this other dude right here named Lemon. I knew him. His real name was Corey Mayweather. They used to call him Lemon. And this other dude who I didn't really know, dude right here. His name was Kwame Simmons, I believe his name was. So him I didn't really know, but the other two dudes I knew because when I was younger, my boy's mom, she used to get high and stuff like that. So these dudes right here were some of the dudes that used to be at their house sometime, you know what I'm saying, hustling over there and stuff like that. So I knew these dudes just from on some young boy stuff. I was young. Maybe they throw us some weed or something, you know what I'm saying, little stuff like that. Just being around. So then the girl Richezza, the girl that got killed, I knew her too. I had a little crush on her at one point, met her. We used to call her Montserrat. Montserrat and Buffy, but her real name is Richezza Williams. Like I said, this is like a known story. This is on like America's Most Wanted and all type of stuff. Different forensic files, shows and all type of stuff this case has been on. So I'm gonna read the article, refresh my own memory. I started to do like a actual real video of it, but a lot of times I just be doing lives, man, because editing and all that stuff sometimes it just be, you know what I'm saying? So here go the article. I'm gonna read the article. So let's see. And the girl that there's a girl that's involved that allegedly, because what happened was she's accused the guys that I just showed you, they accused her of stealing some drugs and took off with it. But allegedly this other girl who I know also, I ain't gonna say her name, she was in the case and stuff like that. She's the one that really allegedly stole the drugs and blamed it on this girl right here, Richezza. Richezza Williams, her name is. Try to make it bigger on here so you can see. I think you ain't gonna be able to see the whole thing. I'm just read part of the article. It says 13-year-old Richezza was a runaway from Baldwin, New York. She was tortured and murdered by three thugs who thought she had stolen money or drugs from them. They had left her body in an old cemetery vault where it was discovered. Her case was presented on Forensic Files, Season 5, Episode 11, Lasting Impression. In 1996, when the decomposed body of a teenage girl, a decomposed body of a teenage girl, I lost my thing. Equals by a teenage girl discovered in Easton, Pennsylvania. Police have no clues to her identity. Weeks earlier, stabbing victim Kathy Segusti told investigators that she thought that she might have heard a murder taking place in her basement. Investigators eventually discovered the identity of the girl as Richezza Williams, a 13-year-old runaway from Long Island, New York. Segusti positively identified her as the murder victim and says that Corey Mayweather, Kwame Henry, and Stanley Obis were the murderers. To prove it, investigators turned to bug larvae found on a body and a surprise piece of evidence, a tiny wad of chewing gum found near the victim's body. Like I said, I remember when this stuff happened, it was a big deal going on. And they did a lot of stuff to this girl. They said they were like torturing her with um corkscrews. It was like a real gruesome, terrible, gruesome type of situation that happened with this young girl. And it was a big deal because she was 13 years old. You know what I mean? A young little kid. But as a matter of fact, I gotta click off of here real quick. I'm gonna come back and finish this. God damn it.